to share myself, Rajni. I am working as a senior functional consultant. I have an experience in as a functional consultant in finance and operations, near about 12 plus years. So today I'm going to share some screens and we'll explore the things about the Navision Dynamics 365. So my screen is visible or not to everyone?
Oh, sorry.
My screen is visible.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. On behalf of Department of Accounting and Finance, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome our respected management members, respected Dean Dr. R. Revati Ma'am, respected Principal Dr. Anita Rajan and respected Vice Principal Dr. Chandrika. Our beloved HOD, Dr. S. Jivarani, our today's distinguished guest, Ms. Rajni Kansevi, Senior Functional Consultant, Mr. Alvin Jawardar, Functional Consultant at Microsoft 365 Dynamic, our Honorable Professor and my dear students. I welcome you all to the orientation program on Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, organized by Department of Accounting and Finance in association with IQAC of Wilsonry College Government. I consider it as my great privilege to welcome today's guest. Welcome, ma'am. I now request the guests to share their valuable information with us students.
So my screen is visible to all. Can you please confirm somebody? Okay. So here I will explore the things regarding the Dynamics 365 Business Central. So Business Central basically is the
Yes, ma'am, your screen is
latest.
visible.
Yeah,
Your
pardon.
screen is visible, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So here the first version launched from Microsoft for the ERP 15 years back. So this is the latest version Dynamics 365 and it is very demanding software as a worldwide, not even in India, but in worldwide the software is in very much demand. Basically the ERP, this is an ERP and SAP, there are most famous ERP are like SAP, Exapta, and this is the Navision. The first version was called as a Navision, and the latest version is called D365, Dynamics 365. So, what this software is working like as a middle class company, which turnover are around 50 to 100 crores. They are using this software so that the owner or management can control everything at a one place only. Let's say example, there is one very much known brand as a Haldiram in India. So the owner of this company is sitting in one of the corner in India, and he wants to control all the things like revenue, which type of revenue are being collected at the centers, and how many expenses are being done at the centers. So from this D365 software, he can control each and everything regarding their revenue and their expenses. There is no doubt the future of Dynamics 365 is very, very much brighter because 15 years back, the when the software was launched, there were very limitations, but nowadays, even this software is in very much advanced techniques so that even management, even users can use this uh, software very at their own convenience. So now I am going to explore for Sri Krishna Swami College for Women. This is basically the cloud. The latest version is as a cloud implementation, so that the software can be run through cloud, even on web services. The user don't need to install the software version at their local machine. Even if the owner is sitting out of India at any corner of the world, he can manage, he can see all the transactions which are being done at their own outlets or centers. This is the main benefit of D365. So, what would be the agenda? The first point is introduction. What I have explained, the introduction of Dynamics 365. Like, say, example, in any organization, in any type of industry, like manufacturing or any trading, there are some of the departments like the work starts from very the beginning level, like requirement of any material, then circulation of the material to different departments, that is called distribution, then making the purchase orders, requesting the material to the vendor parties from the company, and then receiving the material in the warehouse or any particular space, then using the material for production or distributing the material to clients, that is called shipment, and then making the bills for the customers. These are the standard departments or standard workflows which are being adopted in any type of industry. Apart from that, there are so many other business process, like in Haldiram, they are receiving the material and making the another goods like finished good while consuming the raw material. Once they produce the material, then they supply to client. So these are the different type of business process the industries are being adopted. So in this case, in these type of industries, Dynamics 365 is very, very helpful. Even in warehouse, there are so many inventories, near around more than like 5,000, more than 10,000, a very small inventory or a very big inventory. And now then produced item, which type of raw material are being consumed, which type of finished goods are being produced at the warehouse. So even each and everything, inventory management, inventory control can be done by the management, can be see. And even each how many inventories are being consumed, how many inventories are being produced, that can be controlled by the owner of the company or management by the company. So this is basically the project objective and scope. The next is implementation methodology. Implementation, like this software has been designed by the Microsoft in each and every year. The latest features are being introduced by the Microsoft based on the research R&D or issues logged by the partner companies. Like if I am the partner of Microsoft and I face any challenge while implementing this software to any industry, so I can log this issue to directly Microsoft. They will R&D, they will look into the issue, and if they find it justified, then they start work on the issue. And once they find the solution at the end of the year, they just come up to me, come up to industries with the solutions, and then in the latest version they introduce the new features. So in each and every year, this system is being uh, upgraded by the latest technologies and latest techniques. So what is implementation methodology? First of all, like I'm as a partner company, I will try to gathering the business process. I have to implement the this software to any company. First of all, I will check all the business process. What type of business process are being adopted by the company? First of all, if the processes are as standard, so as per the standard processes, I will take the help of the software and then implement the things. But first of all, the processes should be standard. If the processes are not standard, like if any processes are like zigzag in any type of industry, like I worked one of the project like is mithas. There were there were so many processes which were zigzag. Please hold the line, huh? Just for 1 second. Yes, if there are processes as a consultant, first of all, I will check all the process which have been implemented standard or not. So apart from the implementing this software, my duty is to suggest to the owner of the company that the processes are not standard. First of all, you need to make the processes as a standard. Like I worked for a mithas, any of the items are being coming into the warehouse, and any staff is taking the material and producing the finished good. No inventory control was there, no inventory management was there. Owner was not able to control the inventory, how many inventories are being purchased at his warehouse, and what is the material is being consumed, what is the material is being sold out from his outlet. And the result, there were so many gaps in the processes, and the staff was cheating to that honor. So first of all, we suggested them to make the processes as standard. This is the main benefit. As a consultant, my duty is not only to implement the software, my duty is also suggest to the owner of the company, management of the company, to make the processes first of all as a standard, so that he can control each and everything what their staff is doing, and what material are being coming into his warehouse, what material are being produced, what material are being sold out from his warehouse. So this is the main and very high demanding benefits of this system, of this software. project high level timelines. So if we are going to implement any project, first of all we need to decide the high level timelines, so that between that timelines we can end up all the things, we can implement the things, we can show all the processes to the staff, to the owner of the company, to the department, to the department level, to the end users, so that they can look and feel the software and they can use the system very friendly. The next is key to successful implementation. For any type of project successful implementation, we need to keep in mind that processes, all the processes should be covered in the implementation, all the documents should be done, so that users can, even if after implementing the project, user can see the all the documents, they will not dependent every time on the consultants, and they will check the synopsis, they will check all the overview of the documents, and they can work independently. So for a successful implementation, first of all we create the requirement gathering documents, and then we check the gap fit analysis, like what are their processes and what we are suggesting to adopt the system, and then we suggest the gaps to honor, so that they can rectify all the methodology and implementation strategy. The next is project governance structure. The structure of the project should be like what type of structure should be there. The next is project monitoring and review. Project monitoring and review, like I told last time, that monitoring all the processes by the owner of the company, or he can check, he can monitor all the things, management can check that what type of expenses are actually being done at his own outlets or centers at his head office, and he can review, so that he can accept or reject, he can talk to his staff, he can talk to even end users, like CRM, or the new feature HR has been launched in the Dynamics 365, so that each and every employee attendance or salary can be visible to the management. uh, Employee would not be able to cheat, like they are taking the leaves, they are not reporting to management. For this, with the help of this software, he can control even each and everything. Just a second, huh? So basically, the project monitoring and review can be done by the management of any company. The next is risk and mitigation plan. No doubt, each and every software can have the risk and mitigation plan. Risk, like while implementing all the things, like if we are structuring any road, for the very short time period, the public face so many challenges while driving on the roads. So this is the common things while implementing any project. If we are implementing the project, even users don't want to adopt the new features, so we have to convince them to adopt the new. No doubt, for the time being, they will face so many challenges to adopt the new things, new techniques. But yes, these will be for only temporary period, not for long time. So there would be so many risk and mitigation. Users don't want to adopt the things immediately. So that is our duty to make them convince to adopt the system. We have to educate them for the benefits of the system. Successive steps like implementing the things. Once this software implement, then after, this is useful for management and end user as well. End user, they can save the time, they will not work manually, they will check each, and they can control each and everything for their junior staff. So these are the very successful and beneficial steps for even higher management, middle management, and even end users also. Like, say example, if I have to calculate any profit of any item, at what type I had purchased that material and at what price I had sold that material. So manually, this will be very time taking process, which I am calculating the things. But once, even if I know how to use Excel, so in Excel, I can make the formulas very, very easily. And even I can calculate profit for even huge items. Let's say example, I have 100 items at my home to sold out. So in Excel, if I make any data, what type of purchase cost of all 100 items, and I will put selling price on another tab, so I can make easily the profit margin of each and every item for all 100 items. So Excel, while adopting the Excel, I faced challenge, but yes, once I learned to how to use the Excel, this was very time saving activities, and now I am happy with the Excel. This is the same thing with that Dynamics 365 software. Once we learn how to use this software, the mm, consultant, the company owner, the management of the company, the users of the company will be very much friendly and very much happy how to use this system, and they can save lots of time of them. They can control, they can review all the things at a one platform. The next is business application provider since 2000. This software having 20 years on, Microsoft is providing the business solutions. And no doubt each and every year they are upgrading their latest new versions, new features. And yes, industries are very much happy to adopt the system with the upgraded versions. Now, in 2022, there are 200 plus specialized Microsoft Dynamics resource. In, I remember 2005, there were a very less resources. Even resources do not know what the uses of this system, basically Dynamics 365 or Navision. Then in 2005, that was called Navision. D365 is the latest version. And once when I started my career and I joined this software, that there was Navision 2009. I had started to work on this version. So there were very limitations for the users. Users even did not know about how to use this system. They, even industries were not knowing what is this basically system is working, and why they should adopt this system. But nowadays, this software is known to every industry, known to every each and every users. Even the users knows there is one high demanding software, that is Navision or D365, is known to everyone in the industries. Delivery centers. Even I am the partner of the Microsoft, and I am supplying the implementation services of this system. I have delivery centers. Once a second, huh? I need a break for 1 minute. Yes. The now is 700 plus successful customer globally. There are around more than 700 successful customer globally which are using this software, and they are adopting latest technologies as a D365. Even they are upgrading every time so that they can check the latest feature of the software. Microsoft ISV Development Center, cloud solution provider, and gold partner for Dynamics, Microsoft Dynamics Masterbar. HR diversity and inclusion. We support a diverse workplace to achieve a complete business advantage. Women representative represent 25% of our management council and 23% of our workforce. Promote strong collaboration and across cultures. So these are the mainly high features of this software. The next is project objective. So students, uh, I would like to motivate all the students to join this course. But I have explained the project objective. Even if you start your career from for this project, you can join the this course, and even after learning all the things, you will definitely take a very strong move ahead of your career. And even I remember that when once I started as an accounts executive, then once I use this software, I start taking a little interest to use this software, how the system should be working. And then after once I started my career, I joined as a like data entry operator. I was operating all the purchase invoices, I was entering all the sales orders, but these were very boring and 8 hours office jobs. There was no challenge not even any interesting things which I had to done. And even I started feel like very demotivated from the career. But when I started to use this software, I learned lot of things. I learned how to any process need to be customized from any industry. I have worked with manufacturing industry. I have worked with the trading companies. I have worked with the pharmaceutical company. I have worked with the merchandising company, and now I have an experience in so many industry. And at present, I know each and every business process, which type of process should be adopted by the industry. That's why I am working as a consultant now. So basically, if students see, if you join this course, this will definitely take you all into the new techniques, new advantage of this system, and you will learn how to use the system, what are the benefits, what are the advantages of this system. You can even learn the things not only on bottom level, even on higher level. Once you will have an experience near around 5 to 6 years in future, you can take up you as in management role. You can learn how to take the decisions of any uh, in any business process. In this software, not only one line, there are so many wide lines. This software is very very wide. You can take your career as a functional, like if you are communicating to the customers, to the clients, you are presenting the things, you are making the presentations. There are another fields like as a technical. If your interest as a technical, you love how to write the code from the back end. The system is uh, in front. You can make the things presentative for the client, but in the back end, how the system is working, how to write the code. Some of the students, no doubt, some of the students will have to keen interest to how to write the code. You the as a technical, you can adopt the things as a technical. So there are so many white lines, white departments. You can choose as per your interest, as a functional or as a technical. Once a second. The next very much interesting point is you can even work as a freelancer also. If you complete the certification, the industries would like to call you as a freelancer, because some of the companies not interested to pay full time, if even if they have any things to implement for the very short time period, like for 1 to 2 months or 6 months contractual job. So they don't like to hire the employee as a fixed cost. They would like to, even if after the COVID situation, as a worldwide company, so many worldwide companies are from out of India, like from Australia or Canada. There, this software is in very much high demand, and they like to call the people from India, and they like to call as a freelancer. They want the freelancer for a very short time period, making the things happen, implement it at remotely from your anywhere you are sitting in India, even at your home, anywhere. They just like to implement the things remotely. You can work remotely from even you are working as a student, you are working as a part-time job, you can work as a freelancer for this software. Even from last 2 years, I will share my experience. I am working as a permanent payroll, and I am working as a freelancer also. Like once I finish my job at 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, then after I work for international projects. Like in USA, the timings are from starts from 6:30 to 2 o'clock at night. So in that time between, I can work as a freelancer. I just coordinate with the clients. I understand all the things. What are they expecting? Then I make the things happen to their premises remotely. I communicate them via Teams or any software, and then I present the things. Once all the things make happen, I present the things to them. So once they satisfy their requirements are being fulfilled, they just confirm me all the things have been done. I take my charge as per monthly or hourly basis, and then I leave the project. And after implementing the things, yes, if they require my help, my consultancy on that particular project, then I am available for that project. So this is the main beneficial things which are being happening to me. Even so many consultant which they are who are working as a freelancer in India. There are so many people in this industry are working as a part-time job. And now I come up for the salary expectation. What are the salaries are being expected by the consultant at the very fresher level? If you work as a very fresher, like say, even you learn the things in 6 months or 1 year, so at the time of learning the things, even you will get very handsome perks for even learning the things. Companies, there are so many companies which are being interested to take the students as a learner. Even they are paying the students for learning the things, and you will get a very interesting stipend. Like near around 18 now, I know two or three companies in Delhi only, and 20 to 35 companies in India. They are paying very interesting remuneration to the learners, to the very junior staffs who are learning and who are taking the stipend from the company, and even they are learning too. Around 3 to 4 lakhs they are getting the salary, and even learning too. I remember even chartered accountant is in practice or lawyer are not getting any high perks while practicing the things. But yes, in Dynamics 365, in a software, in any IT company, if students you are going to adopt this course, you are going to learn the things, and you are taking the money from the company. Not even a small stipend, even a very interesting package, so that you can control your expenses, and you can take the things very smoothly. You are even learning the industry's experience. You are working as a consultant, and you are taking the money for learning the things. These are the beneficial points. For female employees, even the students, you are, as this college is a Shri Krishna Swami college for women. So even if you join this course, there are, so this course is very very much beneficial for girls also. Even as a girl, there are so many issues while traveling from your home to office. You have to take care of your homes in future. Now you are a student, but after some time, after some years, you will have to manage your home, you will have to take care of your family, you will have to take care all the things outside of the door. So even if you join the course, companies are even uh, providing work from home even also, so that you can take care of your home, your family, and then you can work as a freelancer also or as a permanent employee also. So you will not have any effect, you will save your time for traveling from your home to office. So there are so many benefits of this software. Even I am working from my home, I am just giving the presentation. I am today I have orientation program for your college. So I have so many calls in a daily basis. I am working as a freelancer. I am just implementing this software for so many projects. So I can work as per my convenience. I have my own boss. I can take the decision at my own. I don't have to ask anything from my boss. I work as per my convenience. I work as per my interest. I don't have to give any explanation to anyone. So these are the main benefits for the girls also. And the next is this product is very user friendly. Even once you start to learn the this software, this is very user friendly. You will find it very much like you have seen the things. And most of the students will have their dream to work in an IT, but for the earning of some pocket money, they are going to BPO, they are working as in night duties. There are so many risks, but even if you learn this software, you don't have to work for BPO experience is nothing. This is not useful for any other industry. If you work for any BPO for 2 to 3 years, this is totally wastage of time. This is not the useful of your career. But this course is very professional. If you learn this software, the industry will definitely will call you. Even they can call you at their own place, whether it is in India or out of India. Even they can sponsor the visa. And I share my experience from last 6 months. I have got 4 chances. The companies are ready to pay my visa, my traveling expenses, and even accommodation there in US and UK. This is a very professional IT career course, and I am proud of that I am in IT industry. Nowadays, when COVID situation opens, all the things are getting in better situation. Everyone is walking to the office. Everyone is spending the traveling time like 2 to 3 hours per day. But today, even the situations are being normal. I am working from my home. I don't have to travel anything. I can take care of my home. I can take care of my family, and even I can work. I I'm in my middle of the career, and I'm working as a consultant. If you learn this course in outside institutes, they will charge like 35 to 70,000 for this complete course without any even authorized certificate. You will not get any certificate, and they will charge, you will have to pay that amount. But here in this college, even if you learn, you will uh, definitely have the a very strong career ahead in your future in this software. You will definitely learn the things in Dynamics 365. And not only computer science department students should join the course, even if you have done any graduation in any stream like business arts, business commerce, you can definitely learn this, you can definitely enter into this industry, even for accounts and finance department also. There is no rigid things that only computer science students need to join this course, or even only computer science students will understand the things. No, that is fake. Even art students can learn the things, can learn the software very very easily, and they will find it very user friendly. They can learn how this ERP is working, how this system is working. They can even work as a freelancer for any type of company. So I hope I have explained most of the benefits. So, students, I would like to request that you please consider this course as your career objective. And I am at this after 13 years experience. I am very proud of me that I have selected this as my career. And now, today's I have so many things to do. I'm working as a freelancer. I am working as a permanent of one of the very high IT company in India. So now I come up for the presentation again. Typical project challenges, users' ability to convey business needs. That I have explained the things. Users' ability to convey business needs. Users can able to convey what are the business needs comprehensively and correctly is always vital but often not easy. Users learn how to convey the business needs. The next is user acceptance testing of final system. Once the things are implemented as per their users or industry convenience, user accept all the testing cases, like they have testing all the things, like you are learning any Excel and you are making R&D. Now you have learned all the things, now you are accepting that this formula I have learned. Now you are accepting the things that Excel, I am very much friendly with the Excel. So this type of use cases, this type of testing scenarios you can check. So user acceptance is very much important in this software, because we need acceptance and the user has learned all the things. User acceptance is not means that we have closed that project, but yes, this is the acknowledgement from the user that the user has learned even basic learning things, that they have accepted the things or not. Sign of various deliverable get delayed, so that even as a consultant I can work in my deadline time, in my timeline time, either because the users are not able to spend the needed time or not sure. Change control processes get compromised. What is change control? Change control, like, even my standard business process is like A, and I want to adopt the standard business process like B. Even I am purchasing the material from the vendors in my warehouse, but I don't know how to use the raw material. I am not sure what type of finished goods are being purchased or being produced at my warehouse. I don't even have any control of my processes. So this is called change request. As a consultant, I will suggest management to make the things as a change request. Like, you have to change the business process, and I will make system page, customized page for your convenience, so that even at one place you can control all the things, which type of inventories are being purchased at your own place, which type of material are being produced, and how many quantities are being moving out from your warehouse. So as a consultant, I suggested to the owner of the company. He is happy to adopt the things, and they said, yes, you please design this page for me. So this is called change control process. Change management planning and execution within the organization remain weeks. Change management planning. This is the another feature. Like, if you are working as a freelancer, you have suggested, as a consultant, you have suggested to management of the company that you need to adopt this change in your business processes. That will change request definitely will have the extra efforts timings. Even management is ready to adopt the things, then as a consultant you have to coordinate with the technical consultant. Then you both will be working, both will be spending some hours on that design and development the things. And you can even charge a very high interesting amount from the company, because you, as a consultant, you are suggesting them which process should be adopted. This is the consultant duty. You need to advise the owner or management of the company that this is wrong process you are doing, your staff is doing. You have to adopt the things as per our experience and as per our consultancy. So once they adopt the things, their work has been smooth and they are very happy. So you can charge a very handsome amount per hour, hourly basis or monthly basis. So apart from the freelancing, even you work for change management, you can charge a very handsome amount from the company or management. The next is solution approach to challenges. Focus on ensuring high level user engagement right from the start of the project by starting the project with a detailed training of key users on the standard products. So even if I start the project, I will start with the detailing training of key users on the standard products. This helps in getting the users sent with the application user interface, control, navigation, and standard features. This goes a long way in improving collaboration and participation during the project. Adoption of hybrid agile methodology. So these are the high level user management. You will learn how to user engage in the different type of products, different type of strategies the user are getting engaged. And one thing I forget to tell you, students, that even if you are willing to travel the client place in India or in overseas also, the client are very happy to call consultants at their own place. Even all the expenses, accommodation, traveling expenses, daily allowance will be paid by the client. You don't have to expense from your pockets. They will expense all the things, even for your accommodation, traveling expenses, visa expenses. So some of the students will have a dream to work overseas also, so this software is also helpful to fulfill their dreams. I come to next slide of the presentation. Hybrid agile methodology. Discovery session will be conducted for preparation of business process blueprint. FRD document will be prepared based on business process document. What is FRD document? The once as a consultant I start my project, first of all I communicate with the client and I take all the business requirement gathering. First of all, I wish to understand what the business process actually followed by the company and what are their actually requirement, what they have requirement in their hands, what they want the changes in their processes. So this is called FRD document. I make all the functional related document, what type of business they are doing and what type of requirements they are expecting. Identification of a set of sprint associate business process. Sprint means even I have lots of work need to be implemented in in my company. Like I wish purchase order should be properly going to the vendors, material should be coming properly in my warehouse, then finance department should punch the bill properly in the system. There are so many expectation. I am expecting the things from the software. So as a consultant I will divide all the expectation of the company, will divide into the sprints. Like in sprint 1, I will take all the requirement. In sprint 2, I will work on the purchase process, how the purchase department should place the purchase order to the vendor. In third sprint, I will take the inventory control, like how the inventory should be coming to the warehouse and who will take the responsibility of the material into the warehouse. Like if any material is coming into the warehouse, that is the gatekeeper duties to check the quantity of the material and then in the material in the warehouse. Then after it is the warehouse employee duty to take the things as per the bill and to check the quality. Some of the industries have quality department. So it is the duty of quality manager to check the quality of the inventory, that material is has been arrived in a very good condition or not. Even not, he found the material is not in good condition. He talked to the purchase department and then purchase department talked to the vendor and complained about the material. So these are the basic standard process should be adopted by the industry. As a consultant, I will suggest company to first of all take the things by the gatekeeper in the company, that is called entry level where material in, and then checking the material from the warehouse employee, and then checking the quality from the quality manager, and they give the feedback to again the purchase department, so that purchase department can be in a loop that material has been arrived in a good condition or not, and they directly communicate to the vendor. Quality manager will not communicate to the vendor, but purchase manager will be communicate to the vendor. These are the very basic and standard process which industries have adopted. Before implementing, these were not in the standard process. The next is product owner identified from the side who will work consistently and closely with the project manager. Key user work closely throughout the team validating business process. Validating business process, I have explained that things. I will check that the business process are validated or not. Then I will suggest to adopt the basic standard process. Identifying missing business process, spelling out acceptance criteria and testing for the each sprint. Scrum processes ensure everyone stays in sync. High level project plan. What is a high level project plan? Pre project activities. First of all, the pre project activities: plan approval, set up demo environment, user training, collect key documents, sharing business overview template and master template. So these are the pre activities before implementing, before starting the project. The next is discovery. Discovery overview of the process. Like I will check all the processes. First of all, I will check all the processes are in standard form or not. Then business blueprints, finalization and acceptance criteria. Then overview of reporting, migration requirement. I will check all the requirements from the client, what they are expecting from the software. Allocating business process to sprint, documenting business process variation gaps. So once I will understand all the business process from the management of any company, and then I will document all the things. So even learning the implementing the things, students, you will learn how to document the processes or variation gaps. Parallelly, you are not even learning the software. You are even learning the documentation, how to make the documentation. Documentation is a very wide part of the uh, any software. If you go into your career of any type of your career, then the with the with the learning of this software, you will even learn how to document the things. That is very much important in any industry. The next is project execution, testing and go live. That is called sprint 1. Like discussion on business process and acceptance criteria. You will learn how to discuss the business process and how to make user acceptance, configuration, customization and testing. You will learn how to configure the things, how to configure the setups and masters in the system, and how to make the customization. That is again out of the box. Even if any company is expecting something better, then you will suggest them to adopt the different process. That is called customization. And then testing, key, even you are covering the part of testing also. Some of the big companies are even giving the job in the testing department also. So even if you learn this software, you will, there are so many features you will learn. Like you will learn how to communicate with the clients. You will learn how to make the documentation of any requirement. The second part is documentation. The third one is you will learn about this product, about the setups, configuration. The fourth one is you will learn how to test the things. Even you are learning the testing things also parallelly. The fifth one is key user training. You will learn how to communicate with the end users, and you will learn how to make them trained and validated acceptance criteria. So there are parallelly, while learning this software, you are learning five type of different industry strategies. That is very much helpful for your career. You can go directly as a consultant after learning this course. You can take your career as a technical person resource also. You can take your career in testing departments also. So there are so many benefits for learning this software. Then I come up to project execution, testing, and go live. That covers discussion on business process and acceptance criteria, configuration, customization, and testing. This is the repeating key user training and validate acceptance criteria, cut over, migrate, open transaction, go live, and then support. So once the project is successfully implemented, even as a consultant, your work will not stop here. After implementing the things, the software in any company, even the company will call you as a consultant even after the implementing also. After implementing the things, no doubt some of the employees are going out from the company and new employees are being joined in that company, so they will have to adopt the things. So some of the end user company keep the employee, keep the IT employee as their permanent payroll, so that he or she can take care of all the departments. Suppose I have a company of 100 crore turnover, and I even cannot even call the consultant to come to my place and make the things happen. So I will definitely keep a employee as in IT department who can take care of my all the departments processes. So this is the extra feature of this learning to Dynamics 365. Even you can work for a end user company and you will get very high remuneration, high accommodation, and high charge from the company. Project execution, solution testing, and go live. Discussion on business process, acceptance criteria, configuration, customization, and testing. The next is integrated solution testing and go live. Integrated testing of all modules, cutover, migrate, open transaction, go live, and support. Even after the implementing the software, the company will call you for support activities also, because company make the changes in their process time to time, so they will call you for the support. The next is sprint zero, that is the discovery part. You will learn how to discover the things. You will take charge of business overview, you will take charge of purchase department, purchase to pay, and then quality department also. You will learn how to make the processes things done in the purchase and quality department. The day 3 inventory and sale, you will learn how to keep the inventory tracking changes and sales department. The day 4 and 5 integration, some of the companies are using the third party software, like even I am using the biometrics for employees who are coming in and out on daily basis. I am using the biometrics. In biometrics, employees are keeping their finger on the machine, and from there I can check which employee are coming on time or not. So integration is basically the migration of the this software with the third party software like biometrics. All the timings which are being punched on the biometric machine should be punched in my software also. So that is called integration. The day 6 finance, accounting, and fixed assets. So students, I would like to know, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask from me. I can clear your doubts. I can I will try to answer all your queries related to, of course, this is very major decision will be your career, and you feel free to ask for any question related to this software or related to your career. You can ask from me. Hello, am I audible?
Ma'am, we're waiting for the questions.
Yes, please ask.
Ma'am, there aren't any questions, so we can go to the vote of thanks.
Yes, please.
A very good afternoon, respected management members, respected Dean Dr. R. Revati ma'am, respected Principal Dr. Anita Rajendran ma'am, Vice Principal Dr. Chandrika ma'am, and esteemed chief guest of the day, Ms. Rajni Kansari, Senior Functional Consultant, and dear students. I name it a great honor to propose the vote of thanks to all who have made this event a grand success. Foremost, I would like to extend my hearty thanks to our chief guest, Ms. Rajni Kansari, Senior Functional Consultant, Microsoft 365 Dynamics, who have spent their precious time with us amidst their tight schedule. Thank you, ma'am. We express a profound
Thank
gratitude
you.
to our chairman and directors of Sri Krishnaswamy Educational Trust, Dean Dr. R. Revati ma'am, Principal Dr. Anita Rajendran ma'am, for their perpetual support and management to enhance the quality of education and knowledge through such eventful programs. Once again, thank you all for making this event a grand success. Have a great day.
Thank you. Same to you. Have a great day.